Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and as you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a hairstyling, hair braiding vlog in Abidjan. If you've been following the channel for a while, you realize that I had the opportunity to be in Ivory Coast just recently, and the experience was amazing. While I was there, the one thing that I told myself was that I have to get somebody or a hair braider from there to braid my hair, because they are known to have some of the best hairstylists in Africa. So I stayed in Kumasi during the trip, and I scouted the neighborhood and then found this salon. I actually wanted, the local experience. I didn't want anything bougie, anything over the top. I just wanted to know how the average citizen gets their hair done. So I found this salon in one spot, and then I decided, okay, let's just try and get it done here. So the first thing that I noticed when we got there on braiding day was that there were only 3 workers. Only 3. And usually that's not a problem. But there were 2 of us, myself and my friend Malaika, and we were both getting braids. And I hate the fact that I have to sit down for hours just to get my hair done. I love braids. I live for braids. I braid all the time. But the process of getting braids, it makes me want to break down and cry. It's so tiring and it takes too much energy. I don't like the process at all. So I was thinking, even if it's 2 people per head, that's still going to take a very long time. So I was really interested to see how the whole thing was going to play out. So they started by unbraiding my hair. This is a hair that I braided in Ghana, and I'd had it for like a month. So it was crusty and ashy and dusty and smelly, and it was itchy as fuck. After unbraiding, it just hit me, where are they going to wash my hair? Because I hadn't seen a hair washer anywhere. And in that moment, at that point, I see homegirl putting, pillows on a chair, putting a chair together. I saw a bucket with water in it. I'm like, okay, it's about to go down. But what was interesting was, where was the water going to pass? Like, I was shook. Y'all, I was really shocked, but they put everything together and they were like, go sit, we're ready to go. So they prepped me and they gave me a towel and they were like, oh, it's gonna be over before you know it. I'm like, I highly doubt it. I don't know why my hair is looking like cotton candy over here, but oof. Anyways, they started the washing process and everything was just going great. Homegirl was scrubbing the hell out of my scalp, and I was really appreciating it because I have a very thick scalp. She put this really thick thing in my hair. I don't know what exactly it is, but I think it has turmeric in it because of the color, and it was super thick. It smelled good though, and you can tell that it was homemade. I'm sure the workers themselves, they made it, and I was just hoping it was going to be healthy and it wasn't going to let my hair fall apart. So she was just scratching, scrubbing the shit out of my scalp. I was loving it. I really like scalp massages, so I was like, you go girl, scratch it. Scratch and win promotion. Scratch. And she scratched, she scroached. What's the past tense? Okay, never mind. But this went on for about, let's say, 15 minutes, to the point where I was actually kind of tired. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, she washed it really well, and she was very gentle and delicate with it. For the first time, I didn't have water going into my ear and all of that, and just when I thought it was done, boom, more thick paste. I'm sure this was the conditioner, I have no idea, but she put more of the thick paste in my hair. I'm like, ha, here we go, it's about to go down. And there she goes, boom. She was like, that's not enough, boom, let me add more. And she added more, and she just massaged that into my scalp. After, we went back inside, and she started by towel drying my hair. Yeah, she towel dried it first, step by step, before going in with the hand dryer to dry it all out. I am breaking this video down for you guys. I'm breaking it down to the T. I'm breaking it down to the core, because I want you guys to know everything that happened from beginning to end. So here she is, basing my hair. I think I have a video of the pomade that she used. It smelled very healthy, and I was kind of comforted that, okay, my hair is going to have the food and the nutrients that it needs. This is good. Found it. This is the hair cream that she used. It's Pommade de Cheveux per something, but it was really good. She used it for my edges too. I had very little say when it came to choosing the hair color, because when I said I wanted to do black, the expressions on their faces, it just killed me, because it was like, Girl, are you widowed? Did your husband die? Why do you want to braid your hair black? Like, make it make sense. They are big on colors. Like, they can mix colors for you. Cote d'Ivoire people, they can mix a whole flag and put it on your head. The LGBTQ colors, girl, a whole rainbow. You're gonna be carrying it, and you carry it proud. They don't joke with their colors. I saw colors there that I haven't seen anywhere in my whole life before. And their blending abilities, crazy. Like, look at these shades. They are able to make everything work. I was in love with like majority of the colors that I saw there. So I ended up going with the shade that she was holding, but the original plan was to do ginger. But she just kept saying bright, bright. I'm like, okay, shine bright like a diamond. Okay, my dude, make me look like a chandelier. Yeah, before I go on, please please ignore my edges. Please, I know they are non-existent. I can see it. I have eyes. I have a mirror in my house. I know that I don't have edges. I am fully aware. The problem is I started braiding my hair at a very young age. My mom had a lot of, hairdresser friends, and they'll just come home and braid my hair and twist it, twist it, twist it. By the time I got to the university, my edges were non-existent. And I'm not mad. I mean, I'm still able to do whatever I want with this. So it's cool regardless. Do not clown me. So as far as the hairstyle goes, they have I didn't know this when I walked into the salon, but apparently they have typical Ivorian hairstyles, which are like beautiful. They are beautiful. They're so nice. But then it wasn't much of a protective hairstyle for my hair type. My hair is very thin. I took after my mom, and when I do hairstyles that are not very protective, my hair just falls out. And majority of the styles that they had, it had to begin with cornrows, and there's nothing for you to braid in front of my hair. So I just decided, okay, you know what, I want the experience, but I can't have it because of this and that, so just do regular twists for me. And they were like, okay, cool, that we can do. At this point, this was when I started getting angry and feeling very uncomfortable, because I went there with a style, right? After I decided I can't get the typical Ivorian, hairstyle because of my thin hair and whatever, I showed them a style. I showed them a picture of a lady with twists, and it was big twists, huge twist, because I'm trying to make this situation very in and out. I'm not about to sit for hours on end just to get my hair braided. So I showed her and I told her, big, grande, twist de la grande, giganticma twists. And then I see what she's braiding, and they're like tiny. They're super tiny. They're petite de la croix. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So I asked her, and that was the point when I realized, oh, so they're going to do what they feel is good for you. Like, you are the one paying to get your hair done, but they have an opinion, and they hold on to their opinions, whether you like it or not. What they feel fits your face is what they'll do for you. Bro, I was getting mad. I was getting tired. I was getting exhausted, but I was like, we're here for the experience, nothing else. If they do it and you don't like it, go home and take it out. Just sit down, let them do it. So I really didn't have a choice. And the fact that communication wasn't flowing because of the language barrier, it just made everything very frustrating. But I was like, let's endure it this time.
My scalp is on fire! I'm gonna die. Bruh. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I started feeling better in a short while, and I was happy because I was seeing the vision. I mean, I had my opinion, I had what I wanted, but I was seeing what they wanted from me. And look how beautiful this shit is. Yo, whenever I get braids, I'm very peculiar about filling, and they filled this to the top. I feel like they braided each and every single strand of hair separately, because it was a head full of hair. I don't know how many hair bundles they used, but I'm sure it was probably more than 5, because they really filled it. And one thing that I like about their hair is it's not heavy. Like, if I use ultra in Accra and braid something with this volume, it's gonna be heavy as fuck. Like you feel like you are carrying all the burden from the economy on your head. Like it's gonna be heavy, but this felt very light, so I was very grateful and I was feeling it. Look at me feeling myself. I was looking like a big ray of sunshine or some tangerine at Medina Market. It was giving. It was really giving, y'all. Quick
Ivorian
commercial
girls
break.
are coming to eat, okay? Okay?
We're starving.
Too fair.
Too fair. No fair.
No fair more.
No fair. We're like very, very hungry. We only had bread for breakfast. So Rosa got us pork and I call it acheke. I don't know what they call it here. So we're gonna eat. It's currently 3 something. So it took her 4 hours to braid the base. That's like really, really impressive because it was just hair and it's a lot. I'm sure by like 5 p.m. she'll be done and then we'll be out of here. 5 p.m. was when I got to lift my butt again, and it was the best thing I had ever done in my whole life. Sitting that long, as soon as I lifted my butt, I screamed, freedom. I'm just kidding, but we went inside. As you can see, like it's basically evening now. They put the hair in hot water like they do everywhere, and the braids were giving, yo. It was so beautiful. It's wet here, so you can't really see the color as vibrant as it's supposed to be, but it was nice. I was really happy with the outcome. It was just really great. So they just repeated the process of, putting the hair in water. They did it till every single thing on my head had been baptized. It was great. I felt like a new person. And you can't tell me that I'm the only person who hates this process when it comes to hair braiding, because why am I getting toasted? Like the heat coming off this thing can cook cabbage. And look at my glasses. And bam, that's the finished look. Oh my god. And the length. Look at the length. Everything was just so coordinated and in sync and in tune, and I just ended up falling in love. Thank you for watching this video. This is it. I loved it. Anytime that you go to Cote d'Ivoire, if you're in Kumasi, you should definitely go check them out. I'll put the information in the description. It's your girl Ajwa. Bye.